What's good, my people? Hello. Let me get the lighting better in here. Hold on. Oh. So my little theme song right there for you guys. I hope you guys can listen to me well. I hope you guys could be watching this, hearing this. Let me see if you guys get me right. Yep. What up? What up? I got results. Oh. Oh. Don't get scammed, cause then you'll regret it. You no longer gotta look pathetic. Look pathetic. Gizzy. Oh. In my drop. What's good with y'all? What's good? How you guys doing? GizzyCredit here. Happy New Year. What is this? We're on the 14th of January. Saying what's up to all of you. I haven't logged on right now because if I was to log on and put the music on, you will get a echo. So let me log on right now and see who's on, and I'm gonna get right back with you guys. Talk about these results for you guys that for Equifax. A lot of you are contacting me, wanting to remove negatives. Oh damn! Can y'all tell me that my back is all messed up? I'm watching myself. I look ridiculous. Let me see how I look now. Let me see. No, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh yeah, I look nice. By the way, it's a nice custom shirt I got, very affordable. Got this guy that comes from China, my boy that I network with, one of my friends. He recommended this Indian guy that is Chinese. He's Indian looking, right? But he lives in China and he has a custom shirt, custom suit company. Sells it for cheap. You know, you go to China, you get everything for cheap. Anyways, shout out to everybody out there. Mama Black, damn, mad people on today. Javier, what's good? Mike Polar, Brian, what's good? Brian, Ace, yo, Javier, what's good? You hyped up? I'm hyped, bro, always excited for my customer. Javier, you hyped up? Hey, what's up? Get that cash, Javier. Lady of Valor, what's good? Hello, Mama, I'm back. What's good? Hey, the reason I'm making these live videos is because you guys want these live results. You guys want to see me live. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do these live videos. They don't cost me anything. But time or preparation or, you know, it's a regular day-to-day results that we get to customers. So when the results come in, I either send it to my customer or my back office sends it, and then they send it to me like, yo, Gizzy, we got this customer results. Put it out there, make sure people know, and I'm like, all right, cool. Then I try to make videos for it, but the video process of making it and editing, it's not the best for me. So I think this live format is really working for me and for you guys to see. I know that once the video is uploaded, these comments, people are not going to view. So only the new comments that come on, people will be commenting on it. So shout out to you guys. I do this for you. Cash me outside. Cash me outside. And Lady of Fella, this is my first. Oh, hold up. This is my first time seeing you live. Hey, lady, what's good? Well, this is what we do. Remember me, bro, from Retro. Oh, Javier. What's good, Javi? Retro Fitness, what's good? Gizzy, Jason. Have you remember me? Laura, thank you for connecting with someone that helps Georgia residents who is not a scammer. They are doing a great job so far. I'm pleased. Look at you. I'm putting you on to my people that help people in Georgia. For those of you who contact me from Georgia, many of you on a daily basis, contact me. A lot of you seen the video of me not taking any customers from Georgia. But in that video, I say, listen, I know since I get a lot of customers from you guys, we also have the $99 do-it-yourself credit repair system. But a lot of you don't want to do it, don't have any time, and you just want a connect that's going to take a stand for you that I approve of. And remember when we used to sell our professional do-it-yourself credit repair system? Well, this person also purchased our professional do-it-yourself credit repair system, and she also takes on. I've started referring her people from Georgia, and she's doing a good job, as you see right there. The customer is thankful for Laura. You know that this is a process, so thank you so much. I know that in Georgia, a lot of people may be on a fast. They want things fast, yesterday, and it doesn't work like that in this credit repair process, especially if you're going to do it the right way. So definitely proud of you for sticking to the program, because this is not an easy business, especially in that state where so many scam artists get you on. I'll give you results in 2 weeks, everything removed in 30 days, and they don't do it. Now look. Now this is North Carolina call on a Sunday at 5:23. You want to listen to this person? Let's see what this person has to say.
Joshua.
Hey, this is GizzyCredit speaking. How can I help you?
How you doing, buddy?
I'll be here on Facebook Live. You're on live with a whole bunch of people, about 27 people right now watching. What's up?
Okay. I was calling to see how much you were charged to remove some collections and inquiries.
All right, cool. Well, normally the usual process is I have you text message me your email address to this phone number. Then I send you my how to start credit repair information that has my pricing, time frames, and what I need to review your file to give you a quote. So once we hang up, just text message me your email address and I'll send you my information.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay? All right, cool.
All right.
North Carolina number. You watch. It's weird. Every time somebody contacts me, somebody else contacts me. Though, you ever get that? Let's see if somebody else will contact me. But it's on a Sunday. I pick up my phone just like that, so that people know that I'm around. Just text me your email. If I'll be doing something right now, I'll I won't pick up. I'll let it go. But then I'll also send a text message. But Laura, good for you. First time watching you live. Dion Clark was good. This is better than the Instagram live. I know Instagram live is. I know, but I'm trying to let everyone know what I'm doing, what I'm up to. So that's why you get people from Instagram, you get people from YouTube. My community on Facebook is big, but Facebook people is Facebook. Facebook, they're watching the football game and all that stuff. You guys are actually here because you're actually interested in learning more about what we do, learning more about results, seeing if what you hear, if you are a credit repair company, seeing if what you hear me say to you as a customer, that's the same type of way that you're going to talk to your customer. Because I know a lot of people who do credit repair, they watch my videos and they tell me that, oh, Gizzy, I told this customer just the same thing that you told them about the process, about this, about that. So I know there's a lot of people in here, and I know that my community on YouTube is the one that I owe everything to, because for you guys, 12,000 of you, I'm here for you. So let me just remove bankruptcy, Javier. I want to start credit repair with you, bro. Bro, you already know the customer who contacted me. Text message me your email address to this phone number. I'll send you my information, and we take it from there. Yes, and remove my hubby bankruptcy. It hasn't been 30 days. You see what I'm saying? So these results and the people who purchase our professional credit repair system, they also get these results. We've helped more than 100 people purchase, get into the credit repair business with our templates. I am sorry, we do not sell the templates. I get a lot of people contacting me, asking me, Gizzy, can you sell me those templates? No, we stopped selling them. We sold it over 100 times, and it was $2,000 for the templates, but we had to stop doing it because it's not only me. Again, I got partners, and that's why we stopped selling it. But even with the $99 system, you can get results. So right now, I just got a customer from Illinois. They used to live in Georgia, and they have California on their credit report. We're gonna go over their file, and we're gonna go on how I give people credit repair quotes. Okay, so join me today. I just wanna say what's up to everybody in here. There's not a lot of you. And then once I say what's up to you, I'm gonna get into these results. If you have any questions, I could answer for you right now. I don't want this video to be long because I know you out there, you're busy. You are either a truck driver right now, driving around, or you coming from work, or you are watching football right now. So I gotta go food shopping later too. All right, so. I'm in the house. What's good, Laura? Okay, O'Brien Smith, what's good? O'Brien, thank you, Gizzy. Okay, I did order the credit repair packet. I don't time. I work full time, school full time. I'm telling you, all you will be pleased. Okay, cool, no problem. Computer, what's good? Computer actually purchased a professional credit repair system, but he don't want to. He's busy too. He got over 50 customers. He's like, Gizzy, I don't want to work on my credit anymore. I want you to take over it, and we are taking over his credit file. He only has a couple of negatives left, but a lot of this is time consuming. This is taking a stand not only for you as a business, but for the people that you're going to be helping out. Yes, that's right. He's the best. Oh, thank you, computer. Javier, I just come home from work. Now I'm off tomorrow. Okay, cool, bro. Send me a text message, email. We'll go over your file, and we take it from there. Dina Jones. Now, how long do you remain with your client after all said and done? Very, very good question, because in in late December, early January, I had like 5 repeat customers that I've helped out 3 years ago and that I've helped out 2 years ago. Okay? We never leave the customer because we take this stuff, this is serious stuff. Now, do my customers leave me? I'll tell you how they leave me. They leave me because they stop updating their 3 bureaus on either equifax.com or Credit Check Total. I'm doing my job. Okay, you need to update all 3 bureaus. It's been 30 days since the last time you updated. I need you to update your 3 bureaus. Some people, it's hard to come up with $30, $29.95 a month to update your 3 bureaus. The only way that we're going to be able to see what we have removed or what's left to remove is by updating your 3 bureaus on one time a month. If you stop updating your 3 bureaus, I can't do my job. You understand? I take a stand for my customer. I got customers that I've sent countless of emails. 2 weeks ago, I sent an email to this customer updating her credit report on all 3 bureaus. Then a week later, I send her another one. Then a week later, it's like banging on the door. Hey, it's GizzyCredit. It's time to update your 3 bureaus. Can you please update your 3 bureaus so we can continue to see, what we have left to remove? Okay. Next week. Hey, I emailed you last week. Can you update your 3 bureaus because, we want to see what's left to remove. 3 weeks later. Yo! What's good? Did you update your 3 bureaus yet? A month later. Oye, ¿qué pasa? You updated your 3 bureaus yet? Come on, man. I gotta do my job. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the process, and that's one of the most important things. Actually, that's one of the most important things in the process is you updating your 3 bureaus on any type of credit repair company. And not only me, this is for everyone who's doing this. If your customer is not letting you see their report one time a month on all 3 bureaus to see the update, to see what has been removed, yes, you're gonna get results in the mail, right? You're gonna get, but we also need to see where your credit scores are at or around where your credit scores are at, so that because you're coming to me, you want to be in position to get a car, to get a VA, to get a FHA loan, conventional loan, to get a business loan, to at least be at a 650 credit score or around there in order for you to do what you got to do. So we have to see that. We got to see by where your credit scores are going to be at, and the only way we know is by you updating your 3 bureaus. I know that this process or the business is an expensive boom upfront that you pay, but we leave out all of the other expenses that come with updating your process. You know, because a lot of times, you know, not only you update your 3 bureaus, but let's say you don't update your 3 bureaus in 2 months, and in those 2 months you add other 2 negative accounts, which this has happened to us and to our customers. You don't update for 2 months. The next thing you know, you come to me, oh, Gizzy, update all 3 bureaus. Why my credit score is so low? Yo, we see that you added a late payment and a new collection uploaded. But Gizzy, what am I paying you for? Yo, you just finished adding a late payment and a new collection that wasn't on your credit report. So now we get to blame. So this is the process of dealing with people and also dealing with a credit report. With the credit report just gives us, you know, verified, not verified. We find different ways to delete that account. But when you deal with the customer is the most difficult thing that you deal with in this process, because the customer is so emotionally attached to their credit on what they're trying to do. And believe me, I know there's a lot of people who contacted me that are trying to get $1,000 loans, while the other person, matter of fact, he just started with me yesterday, he just wants to get an apartment to have good credit. So everyone has a different goal that they want to do. You want to take the customer serious in the process, but you got to take it serious too. You have to take a stand for yourself. You got to be on your hustle too. Let your credit be secondary to what your main hustle is right now. The people who are mainly successful in our credit repair process are the people who are actively working at the same time we're working with their credit. Then once their credit is here, we say, all right, you could go. Boom, you go and you do your thing. But if you just expecting, if I'm doing this and you here and you just expecting for your credit to magically one day be good, that may not happen in your time frame. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I try to educate the customer. I try to sell to the customer, listen, stay on your hustle, just keep working. You know, let us do our thing, but you keep working, because once 1 bureau is done, then you go for financing on that bureau. Or once 2 bureaus are done, you go to financing on those bureaus. Once your FHA 640, 620 credit score, VA loans, you're ready to go. But you gotta stay on your hustle. You have to stay paying whatever you are paying on, and anything that comes in the mail or email to you while you're in the credit repair process, you have to send it over to us so we can see what's going on with your process. So I hope that answers your question. Which good? I think that was who was that? Patient. Okay, boom. Javier, yes. Dina, yes. So you wait the 60 days before getting an apartment, car loan? No, you don't wait the 60 days. You want to be in position. I always tell people when they start, Gizzy, I want to get an apartment. And I say, all right, let at least one dispute go, and we'll see where we're going to be at in one dispute. When that one dispute comes, remember, if you watch my videos, we work on percentages of negative accounts being removed. For this customer in New Jersey, we got everything removed off of her Equifax. she hasn't updated her 3 bureaus either, so we could see a new credit score. So that's another thing that she hasn't done. Although she already has a result, I need to update her 3 bureaus to see where her credit scores are at. She also added the 2 primary trade lines that are for people in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, and they're actively being paid. So that's good. And she's still building. She's on the rebuilding process. She knows that this is going to be a process to rebuild back her credit because she's coming from bankruptcy. So her goal is different. She has 4 kids. She has a job, steady job. She wants a Range Rover. That's her deal. For many people, it's different. You know, for many people, they want an apartment. For many people, they want a Range Rover, or they want a house. They want new furniture. Those simple things are preventing you from saving money the most because you have bad credit. So I hope that answers your credit score. Nicole, my score is 468. How can I get to 800? All right, so you right now are really wishy-washy right now, okay? Because you're coming from the 4s and you want to go to 800. Listen, this is like last time there was a customer who wanted to buy a house after he was thinking about bankruptcy. He's thinking about filing bankruptcy, but yet he wants to buy a house in like 6 months. You can't think that way. Also, we could get you around an 800 credit score, but a person like you with 400 credit scores only tells me, without even looking at the file. Matter of fact, we're going to look at a file with 400 credit scores in a little while, because I'm going to, the quote that I gave the person in Chicago, she has 400 credit scores. So when you contact me and I give you a quote, this is the same way that I'm going to educate you on this process. Because I'm going to give her a quote, all right? Only when a lot of my customers or people who watch my videos know that if you are in the low 400 credit scores, only means that you're not paying on anything revolving, you haven't paid anything revolving or credit cards in like more than 3 to 4 years ago, and everything went to the trash. And then whatever you're paying on installment may not be paid, and all you're reporting is debt, and you don't have anything positive to counter the negative. So our job is to remove any inaccuracies, all the negative accounts that you have in your credit report. Once we remove the negative accounts, we go after all the inquiries, because you've been trying to get credit on top of having bad credit, so you're in a worse situation. So we remove the negatives, we go after the inquiries, then from there we figure you need to add trade lines to your credit report so you can have a file that is alive, and you can have a file that is active. If there is no positive activity on your credit report, you're not going to generate a good credit rating, okay? So right now you're in the 400s, you like this. You want to be able to have some trade lines and be constantly like this. All right, so when you are about to go and purchase that new car, you like this. Okay, I hope that I'm letting you know. I'm giving you kind of like an analogy of how credit works by just moving, because right now you like this. Okay. Okay, good. So he is not Giz. He's only joking. It's not. Oh, I know I'm only joking, but I have a nervous laugh. Okay, I feel for your situation, okay, but you have to be realistic. So I'm laughing at the fact that people are not realistic when it comes to their credit, and they want to be somewhere where it's going to be a process to get you there. So I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything like that, but just understand that when people contact me, I deal with this on a daily basis. Okay, I know you got swole a little bit, but I don't mean any harm for you. All right, so I know Gizzy. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so I got a question. I don't buy bull. All right, I don't buy bull. What's your question? How much you charge to remove BK? Oh, it doesn't matter if you have a BK. You see, a lot of people give me that question too. How much do I charge to remove a bankruptcy? Well, is this if you have one negative account on your credit report, we charge $450 for that one negative account. But you see, when you have a bankruptcy, a lot of times people think that by removing the bankruptcy that everything will be solved. A bankruptcy is just a public record that says that you have a bankruptcy. But bankruptcies also come with things that were included in the bankruptcy that are negative. Late payment, charge off, repossession, all those payday here, pay there, loans. You included all these things in the bankruptcy. Removing that bankruptcy is not going to do anything to your credit report. Removing the bankruptcy plus these negatives that were added and were included in the bankruptcy is what's going to eventually raise your credit scores. So let's say you didn't pay anything for 3 years to 5 years, and you have a bankruptcy and everything was included in the bankruptcy. Maybe once you remove everything, you don't have anything positive. So what happens now is that you need to rebuild your credit with trade lines or start getting some type of secure, I don't say secure, I say add trade lines, and then you go and get some type of new credit cards so you won't be at or around $300, $500, $700 limits, which those credit cards are very dangerous to have because they are very easily maxed out and you can easily forget to make a payment on those. Late payment here, late payment there on a $300 card, you don't want to do that. And we'll get into that right now because I'm going to show you the quote that I gave this person from Chicago, and that's her situation. So you want to be able to remove your negatives. You want to be able to add trade lines. You want to be able to go after these higher limit credit cards so that let's say you got a $5,000 card and you have an emergency that's going to be $1,600. You have room to the credit utilization could still be in a space where, all right, cool. Now I got 30 days of that I don't have to make this payment, so I could hustle or I could make a minimum payment or pay half of whatever I charge. And then you have other amounts here. But let's say you only have a $700 credit card and you max out the $700, then your credit score goes down because you are maxed out, and then you don't have any more money to play with. That's why it's so important to have higher limit credit cards. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to have $100,000 in higher limit credit cards because you got to be ready for those. A lot of times I speak to a lot of business owners who are financing their own company and they are maxed out $80,000, $90,000. They're currently making payments, but they're not paying it all. So this is very dangerous because if you are in business and you have been in business for 2 years, it's time to start building business credit, because now that you've got a business credit, now you can start transferring that personal debt that you're personally guaranteeing and you're taking on for your business. Now the business can have that debt and it alleviates you so that you could go out there and get a car. You could go out there and get a home. You understand how it is when you're a business owner? By the way, I speak to a lot of business owners. Matter of fact, I got to do a YouTube live coming soon for a carpenter that I helped him with his business. He actually came back to me with other, he stopped updating his credit report. He added a negative account. He came back to me, and then we positioned him. He got a new F-150 4-door. He's doing very well with his business. Also, for my truck driver friends out there, we're doing another live YouTube on the testimonial of this customer who I helped out that started back in May, and in Thanksgiving he had his new truck. Now he was paying $1,200 in a lease with the truck, but now since he has his own truck, he's only paying $600, alleviating $600. So a lot of customers who contact me who are truck drivers, they are paying $2,400 to lease a truck. It's truck drivers out there who are paying that much. You gotta be like on that road every day making money, because that $2,400 payment is a lot of money that if you have a lot of expenses, then you need to be making a lot more money in order to survive. So I speak to a lot of what you can call it, truck drivers who do that. So okay, I have a question. I know Gizzy. Okay, cool. Kevin Caicedo, how do you add trade lines to my credit? Kevin, you could, if you have your friend, your wife, if you have your friend, that they have good credit, but you gotta trust this friend, all right? Because this friend is going to be the person who's going to be helping you as increasing your credit scores. So I gave a quote to another business owner this past Thursday, and she had her husband as an authorized user. Her husband added her to his cards. There were two cards. One card had a late payment, and one card was maxed out. You don't want to be added as an authorized user to cards that have negative information on it as far as a late payment. You don't want to get added to a credit card that is maxed out, because that in turn brings down your credit score. All right. So if you have a friend and you know this friend is responsible, and you know that this friend, doesn't use the card all the time, it has a $5,000 limit, $2,500 limit, and you want to get added as an authorized user, and they only owe 3 to 5% on the regular, because they don't use it that much, I suggest you get added to that credit card. Even if they don't use it, you can also get added to that credit card, because that credit card is going to be the one that's going to be active and is going to be boosting your credit scores. You understand? Right now, if you don't have anything, it's best to add trade lines so you could start doing your own thing. And all these things that I'm talking about are in the $99 do-it-yourself credit card funding system. Don't tell nobody, we are taking funding customers, okay? A lot of people have been contacting me about funding, personal funding. If you want funding, we can help you with funding, okay? We're not going to beat you over the head with the price. Don't tell nobody, all right? But we're actively funding people, because since they did me dirty the last time that I funded one person, which was more than a year ago, it left a bad taste in my mouth, because we're trying to help people, and then people don't try to help you back, and we're not about that life here. But we understand that people don't want to learn about how to get funded. They're like, Gizzy, I just want the money. I'm busy. I already have this. I already have that. I just need the funding. I don't care you charge me 15%, 10%. I just need you to do it. So we're trying out little by little, getting our feet wet again, because it's all about trust. You're out there trying to figure out if you trust me. I'm trying to see if I trust you too. But anyways, what's funding? Danny James, funding is getting people high limit credit cards. So a lot of times, if you've seen a lot of my videos, if you're a subscriber, you know that we help people get $20,000 limit credit cards, $10,000 limit credit cards, $15,000 limit credit cards, $25,000 limit credit cards. So that's funding. So what people do is they go to places where they could see, oh, I don't know how to get funding or financing. Can you help me get this high limit credit card? But you not knowing, you go to some place where they charge you 15%, 20%, and some places like Georgia, they'll charge you as much as $2,500. That's like beating you over the head with the price, because you're going into this credit card. Let's say it's $20,000 and they charge you 25%. That's a lot of money that you haven't even used the card, and the money's already being taken out. So what we teach with our $99 do-it-yourself credit card funding system is teaching you that you don't have to go to those places to get funding. You could do it yourself. You learn how to do it. It's only going to cost you $99, and you learn, you sit down, you go over it, you study it, and once you study it and you have an aha moment, you kind of have an understanding of how it works, and you could carry this with your friends. You could carry this with your mom or your other friends who are business owners. You can have a conversation about this with other people, and you actually sound, wow, this guy knows what he's talking about because it's the real deal. But a lot of times people are like, Gizzy, I don't want to learn it. I don't want to know how to do it. I just want you to do it. I got a lot of people who contact me that way. I'm not trying to say you guys are lazy or that you don't want to learn. It's just you say, Gizzy, I don't want to learn it. I just want you to do it. Can you just fucking fund me and that's it? Give me my money. Here's your 7%, 10%. Thank you, I appreciate that. And then boom, they go into a real estate deal. They go to Home Depot. They purchase all these things. They fix up the house. They sell the house, and then they were able to pay back everything that's on that credit card. And that's how they start. They start off. So I hope that answers your question. Lynn, is it better to get another credit card or have your current credit cards raise their max limits? Is it better to get another credit card or have your credit cards raise their max limits? You don't want to ever be that much maxed out on your credit card, because if you're trying to go out there and get new credit, they're going to see that you're maxed out. So a bank never wants to lend to a customer who is maxed out. All right, so if you owe more than 60% on $10,000, let's say it's $10,000 and the limit is $10,000 and you owe $6,000 and you're trying to go and get another credit card, you better watch the interest that you're going to get on this credit card, because it's iffy. Right now you're kind of going $7,000, $8,000. So let's say you're $9,000 maxed out and the limit is $10,000. When you go and ask for credit, how do they know if you're going to be able to pay this down? So that's why we say keep your credit utilization from 10 to 30% whenever you're about to go and do something with your credit, so that they don't hammer you with the interest rate, because you look like a threat when you're maxed out already and you're trying to get new credit. So you could owe $10,000, you could owe $4,000 or $3,000 and ask for a limit raise. Maybe they'll give it to you. Remember, they got to rerun your credit for that too. So also understand that, yes, if you have any negatives, if you have any recent late payment, they may deny that raise. All right, or they may deny you a new credit card as well. So I hope that answers your question. What about using a decreased spouse credit? Decreased. I'm trying, Dina Jones, decreased. What do you mean? Are you trying to say, what about using a credit card that is from a spouse that is low in credit score, that is low in limit? Yes, I say get added to that. But make sure that credit card doesn't get used that much. If anything, you use it for some gas, or you go and you go to Costco's or BJ's, run it up $130 or $200, and then you make payments on it. You could pay it off if you choose to. I say make more than the minimum amount of payment, all right? And then have it active. Have it you being responsible, paying it here, paying it there every month. It's better that way, so they could see activity. Remember, in this credit game, it's all about give and take, all right? People are lucky who don't have interest for 12 months or 16 months or whatever the month that they get a credit card. But when it comes to them actively charging you interest, that's what it's all about. It's all about, are you a good payer to me as a credit card company? Am I making money with you? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, is give and take. Okay? All right, so Nico, would the $99 program funding raise your score? No. The $99 funding system is just to educate you on what type of what banks run what bureau, so that you could go to that bureau or that bank and get funding on that bureau. It's going to also teach you about the algorithm that the banks use to see your credit report to see if you qualify for a high limit credit card. Okay? They also look at the equation. All right, so it talks about the equation that they look at, because it's not just you having a 750 credit score and you going for funding and you thinking you're gonna get $20,000. It don't work that way. They want to see what accounts are inside of your credit report in order for them to extend another limit that is similar to what you have. But it's not only that, it's also about how much you make as income versus your expenses. So expenses versus income, whatever is left, they base what your minimum payment is going to be on that. So a lot of people don't know these things. A lot of people think that they can just go and do things. And this is why companies like Credit Karma, I don't want to say that name, but when you go to that credit monitoring website, they inflate your credit scores anywhere from 80 to 100 points. And although you think it's free, when they say in the bottom of the website that you qualify for this credit card, when you click on that, they get paid off that click, and then they'll get paid as well if you get that credit card. Most of the time, since they inflate your credit scores, you're not going to get that credit card either. And if you are new into getting credit cards and going here, going there, you're going to get low limit credit cards, in which you don't want to get. You don't want to get $300 cards, $400 cards. You want to get higher limit, because like I've been saying and talking to you about this, is that it's dangerous to have these low credit limit, credit cards. So I hope that answered your question. I mean, it just passed away. Oh, deceased? Nah, that's not. I had this girl once. She tried to get funding on her dead mother. This was years ago. But I was like, how you gonna do that? Like, really? Your mom dead? You try to use her credit? It's fucked up. Don't do that. I'm sorry. Okay, Lynn. Okay, hi G. What's up, Hector? Oh, Hector, what's good? Are you still on for January 30th at 6 p.m. your time? Is it January 30th? I thought it was January 27th. I thought it was a Saturday. Hold up. By the way, I'm going to be with Hector. Hector is a real estate professional over there in California, and I'm going to be doing this live. They're going to have a first-time home buyer seminar in California, and I'm going to be live, and I'm going to do a first-time home buyer type of seminar live, and they can ask me questions live. So while they're over there learning about real estate and how to get a new home and this and that, I'm going to go on. They're going to put me on a projector, and then I'm going to be talking about credit and doing my presentation on credit, and then they can ask me questions. So I'm totally down for that, Hector. I'm excited about it. I talked to my partner already. I'm going to come up for something that's going to be mortgage related and credit related. So I should be definitely going to do it. And it's going to be a format just like this, where people are asked their questions, and I answer their questions as well. I'm excited about it because it's going to be an educational thing. So if you guys want to log on, you'll be free to log on. But the most definitely, let me see. You said the 30th. The 30th is Wednesday. Oh, okay. I thought it was a Saturday. But it's on a Wednesday. The 30th is a Wednesday. I definitely will be able to make it. That's not a problem. Go see Jorge. Yeah, I could put it on my schedule. Just let me know at what time. 6 p.m. That's 3 p.m. my time. But most definitely I'll be able to do it. So let's look at hey Gizzy, sorry about the miswording. Oh, okay, I meant a spouse. Okay, I answered that. Hi G. Okay, that was Hector. Lynn, let me reword that. I have a credit card with $1,500 limit, and I use about 5% of it. Is it best to apply for a new credit card, or call my credit card and ask for a max increase? It depends what type of credit card you have. Is it a consumer Best Buy? Is it a Walmart? Is it a Kohl's? Is it a Macy's? Is it a Bloomingdale's? Or is it a bank card? Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Barclays? Is it Pentagon Credit Union, Digital Credit Union? Is it those places? Because they each have different interest rates for their cards. These credit cards, they'll be able to say to you, hey, I'll give you 12-month interest free, while these credit cards, these consumer credit card for, store credit cards, they have a ridiculous amount of interest that they're going to charge you on a month-to-month basis. So I say if it's one of these cards and you just want like a higher limit, Macy's card or whatever, I won't do it if it's if it's those type of cards. If it's a Capital One, these big major credit cards, I would say yes, you could call to increase. If you don't have, if that credit card that you have is the highest limit credit card, you want to increase, I say yes. But if you were to add trade lines to your credit card, and let's say this $1,500 credit card is here, right? But you add a $5,000 credit card and another $8,000 credit card, you go for a new credit and you're going to eventually get around $5,000 to $8,000 limit. You understand what I mean? Because they're going to give you whatever they see as far as the highest limit on the credit card. So hopefully that answers your question, and most definitely you either or. You want to increase your credit card. A lot of people don't like to have a lot of credit. That's another problem that I tell my customers. Like, yo, you can have as many credit cards as you want, but just make sure that you are low limit, all right? And don't use them often. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks, dude. You are looking forward for the day. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Hector. I want you to help me with my credit. I should go to the website, right? Yeah, if anything, let's do this right now because you guys are going to keep asking questions. And I'm not going to get to it. And the next thing you know, this is supposed to be a short video. And I'm already over 30 minutes or whatever with you guys. But it don't matter. I don't care. I like it. But let's get into these results because I know you guys like to see results. But hold up. Dina Jones. When can I be sure that I am completely debt free? A year? I don't know if we're debt free as far as revolving credit, or debt free as far as student loans, debt free as far as when you're gonna finish paying your mortgage, debt free as far as when you're gonna finish paying your car notes. Only you would know that. You understand what I'm saying? Hope that answers your question, Dina Jones. Anyways, my people, did I get to all you guys? I want to make sure I got to all you guys. Ricardo, okay, hey Gizzy, wanted to know when you hit the 7-year mark, does the negative items charge off automatically come off, or do you still have to dispute the items? Well, every state has different statute of limitations. Some states anywhere from 4.5 years. Some states are 7 years, 6 months since the last time you made that payment. So a lot of people like to say, fuck it, I'm gonna wait until the statute of limitation passes. And when the statute of limitations or whatever it is passes, the negative accounts are still there. This is what happens, and this is why people live on the DL when they say, I don't care, I'm not going to pay for it, I'm going to wait until 7 years, 6 months until it's removed from my credit report. They may give you a judgment, okay? They may, if you owe a lot of money, these collection companies, notorious, they'll go out there and tell you, yo, I know where you work at, I'm following your credit. The best thing you could do is remove it, then make a payment, a settle payment with them. If you feel, this is the thing though, we in this credit repair thing, we like to give the people the choice, right? We say, listen, let us remove it, then it's your choice if you choose to pay it off or not. I had a customer yesterday, contact me from California, another truck driver who I helped, helping out for a long time, removed everything from his credit report, a collection adds to his credit report. That wasn't there when we started. Okay. Oh, you come back. All right, cool. It's gonna be $400 to remove that new collection because we already helped you out. We had you clean. This is a new negative. Okay. Paid it. Reached out to me yesterday. Oh, Gizzy, another collection company purchased the same collection. Can I remove it? This is why we say once it's removed, pay it, so that collection companies are notorious for either selling that debt somewhere else and having it report on your credit report. I'm sorry, that's what happens when you're not, when you're not on top of it. I tell people, look, our job is only to remove it. We're not responsible for anything new that you get on your credit report. How are you gonna tell me that that's the same debt? It's not the same debt. First off, it has a different account number, and most of the time it has a different amount. So that is considered a new debt, and it needs to be removed. So it hasn't posted to his credit report. So I told him, listen, if you don't want this if you don't want this collection to report to your credit report, make sure you offer them a settlement or something so that it won't report to your credit report. So I hope that answers your question too, because even if it's statute of limitations, some accounts are still there, and until you dispute them, that's when they get removed. I hope that answers your question. Ricardo, Jason was good. I mean, if you passed away, Nicole, Dina, okay, Lynn. All right, so let me see. You. Thank you anyways. Oh, Donald Parker. Oh, if I went through bankruptcy, can you erase the bankruptcy? Jose. Jose. I pay my, okay, Dina Jones. When I call, I'll be sure that I'm completely debt free. I pay my student loans off and pass cards. Okay, cool. So if you feel like you are debt free, then you do you. You feel good about that. If I went bankrupt, can I also remove the bankruptcy? Jose Maraz. Jose, listen. Well, we remove bankruptcies. Whether you filed bankruptcy yesterday and it posted today, we could remove it. We could go after it, okay, to remove. Or if the bankruptcy is 2 years old, or if the bankruptcy is 5 years old, or if the bankruptcy is 7 years old, or if the bankruptcy is 9 years old, we go after it to remove it. Now, here's the big deal about people with bankruptcies. And I have a customer right now who's been in my program for 2 years, okay? I removed everything from 2 bureaus, and I only have 1 bankruptcy reporting on his Experian file. Only 1 negative. I'm not gonna give up. So the person who says if I ever stop working on the file, no, we never stop working on the file. Okay, we take a stand. When I say this is serious stuff, this is people's lives that I want to transform. So we take a stand for the customer. We hope the customer takes a stand for himself. And this customer who has this bankruptcy, 1 bankruptcy, we removed it off 2 bureaus and we moved other negatives. Okay, he only has 1 bankruptcy left. Filed it like 6 months prior to coming to me. So even if we remove it after 2 years, it's better than having it there for 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why with people with bankruptcies, let us remove it. Let's keep disputing it, because even if we remove it in 2 years off all 3 bureaus, or 2.5 years, it's still better than being there for 10 years. Now remember, this customer was able to purchase a house, was able to purchase a new vehicle that he totaled, and then there was another purchase of a new vehicle that he got. He got credit cards from those bureaus as well. So life can keep going even if you still have that bankruptcy on 1 bureau. So I hope that answers your question. Let's get into these results for my friend. She does CrossFit with me, and she looks at all my videos, follows me all the time, and says, Gizzy, I think I'm ready for you. So let's look at her results and say congratulations to her. Okay, right here. All right, let's go. Let's make this I don't want you guys to see her personal information because okay, So let's turn this around. As you see right there, it says October. Oh, right there. Where is it at? Oh no, I'm seeing this right here. Well, do you see it right there? October 31st. All right, it says right there, October 31st. Let me see. Boom, right up there. It says October 31st, 2017. All right, she started with me. Remember, these videos that they would have been done. These videos would have been done if I would have, learned editing and all that stuff, but it wasn't. But let me look at her file right now. And we will see. All right. I'm going to go in. And we're going to see these results right now. Okay. So, let me see if I could just zoom in. No, that's that. Okay, boom. There you go. Let me just get you guys like this. All right. So, as you can see, these are all the deletions right here. For you guys to learn how to read a credit report, usually Equifax will send you 2 pages in the front. See how they change? They gave you this. This is the second page. And then this is the first page, right? So now we go here and you're going to be able to see deleted, 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 has been deleted, 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 deleted. All right, so you see Northstorm right there, GC Services, Amex right up top. We have a Bank of America right here, and you see for the people who think that we don't remove repossessions, boom, right here. Bank of America, Toyota Financial, repossession, removed. All these removals right has been deleted, item has been deleted. What was in the show right there? Item has been deleted. Another Monterey Financial, which is a collection company, deleted. Another Banana Republic, deleted. Capital One small limit credit card, deleted. All right, if you could see right over here as well, addresses and all that stuff, but the most important thing right here right now is the bankruptcy right here has been deleted. Okay, so everything was deleted in her first round, so good for her. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go to creditchecktotal.com, right? I'm going to go right here and go to Credit Check Total. Right here, hold up. This girl who just reached out to me. All right, so I'm on Credit Check Total on the other screen. I don't want you guys to see her information. All right, so 2338. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna bring over her CCT over to you guys, and the person who was in the 400 credit scores. All right, so for you guys to see. All right, so can you guys see that? Yes, you can. All right, so you guys don't see her credit scores. See, those are her credit scores right now. 471 credit score. The usage on her credit card, which was the total credit limit, was $300. As you can see, $401, she maxed it out. And of course, she didn't pay it. Therefore, 471 credit score. So I'm going to go into her. I'm going to minimize this because I don't want you guys to see her personal info. Alrighty, so excuse that. Hope you guys don't see it, but no, you guys don't see it, which is great. All right, because I want to have respect for her. But as you can see right there, I'm going to show you guys. Boom, right there. All right, cool. So these right here are her credit scores. Okay, so right now we will see that she has a 471 on Experian. We're gonna go down and we're gonna see that she has a 498 on TransUnion, and she has a 479 on Equifax. So I just want to show you guys that when people contact me, and this is why a lot of you may come to me, and I'm going to show you her addresses, but okay, so all right, cool. So you see all those addresses right there? That's negative. All these jobs right here, that's negative. That's just there by choice. It needs to be removed. When you go for funding, you only want to see one address. You only want to see one job, the job that you have. So this is what I mean about when people are in the low 400 credit scores. And I hope you guys understand this so that you can have a conversation with other people about it, because this is really it. You have a customer who has a $300 revolving limit, right? But they're maxed out on that limit, right? And they owe 134%. They also have installment accounts, but the installment accounts aren't even paid because she has all this debt that is more than her installment account. So she has more debt than actively paying on something. And this is why she has all these charge-off late payment accounts right over here. And of course, she had tried to get some type of credit, and look at her inquiries right here. So I sent this customer a quote, and I even offered her our $99 do-it-yourself credit repair system because she doesn't have a lot of a lot of inquiries. You know, she could remove these herself if she chooses to, but she told me she was busy. She told me she has no time for it, and she said, "Yo, Gizzy, just give me the price. I'll see how I'll get you the money, and I don't care. I just want you to be the expert." So people usually pay for that when it comes to credit repair service from us. So I hope you guys were able to see that. Let me go back here. Sorry about that. Okay, you guys see me good? Okay, hold on. Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Let me leave it like this. All right, so I see that you guys have a couple of questions there as well. Let me go back here and okay, 400 per account is a lot, Gizzy. I know. So if I have 15 accounts, you see, this is when people don't know. But that's fine. I know you're angry. You want us to help you out, and you're mad because you may not have the money to do it. But that's just for one account, okay? If you have more accounts, like a customer who has 20, 30 negative accounts, they could be more money. But my average customer is about $1,250, okay? $1,250. Even if they have 5 or 6 negatives, it's different. I have to look at your report in order to give you a quote. I'm not expensive at all. Our price is cheap. You don't pay me just to send out letters and keep quiet. You pay me because we in direct contact, and we have to price this expertise correctly in order to serve you the right way. Plus, we don't know if you've done credit repair in the past with other people, that we have to work around whatever they did, whatever mess they created. So we have to put expense into that too. So a lot of people think it's faster when people come to me and they've never done credit repair at all, and they come to me. But usually the normal process of people looking for credit repair, they go to the cheapest route. They go to your Lex Law, they go to your creditrepair.com, they go to a $99, $89, $30 here, $30 there place. They don't get results, okay? Then they go to another company, all right, that they don't give results. Then they go to another company. This is the normal turnaround time that people contact me. And then when they come to an expert, which a $450 charge is definitely an expert charge, All right? We position you. We work on you. We stay in communication. We got to pay for that. The other people, they don't talk to you the way that they talk to me. They don't position you to do what they want to do. So we have is our price is perfectly to what the market is right there. And because we are experts, we could definitely charge what we charge. And if you don't want to pay us, you can do it yourself with our $99 do-it-yourself credit repair system. So no matter what, you still are winning when you deal with us. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know that, because a lot of people might have a negative connotation on, that's too much money, this and that. Don't think about it that way. This is your life. You don't want to deal with an okie doke type of person. You want to deal with an expert that's going to position you and tell you where to do, where to go in order for you to be successful. So I don't take offense to your comment, but just understand that it's different prices, but you can still do it yourself. All right, so per account 400. If I need to a bankruptcy remove, okay. How long do hard inquiries hurt your credit? Okay, so hard inquiries are funny. They hurt you the most in the first 365 days of you having them. After 365 days, they don't hurt you as much. But this is the big deal with inquiries and people who already have this new credit. So people who 730 credit score, they go get 10 credit cards. They go and use these credit cards. They go and blame their low credit scores on, Gizzy, I got 20 inquiries. The inquiries are hurting my credit. The inquiries aren't hurting that much. Okay? What's hurting you is the usage on your credit cards that you got. Because remember, it's new credit. You haven't made payment on it. And you use it. 40, 50% of it. 50% of your credit cards that you use, all right, on top of the inquiries, that may bring your credit scores down. But it's what holds more weight is actually the credit utilization that you have on these credit cards. Because I've seen people with 720, 730 credit scores with 20 inquiries. And the reason that is because they have very low limit on their credit. The inquiries are not hurting that much. You understand? I hope you understand that. Okay, so how long to remove it? How long do trade lines history stay on the credit report? Remember, when you add the trade lines, okay, you add the trade lines because time. How long are they going to stay doing this on your credit report? Because if they do this, this is what creates your credit scores. Okay, so once the credit cards or the trade lines stop doing this, then your credit, remember, you're using trade lines so you can go out there and get new credit. Don't just depend on having those trade lines there, because maybe the people that you get added to, maybe they'll just allow you to be on that credit card updating for 30 days, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. So your job then is during that time to go out and get your own credit, so that the time comes where this stops this, then you have your own credit already doing this, that you don't need this other credit card to do this. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope I explained it to you correctly. It's not previous. Okay, cool. Laura Tan. Hey, Laura. Message retracted. Okay. How long do trade lines last? All right, cool. Also, previous addresses. Oh, previous addresses you gotta remove because they're there by choice. And whenever you go for funding, you always want to have one address on your credit report, because let's say, and I get this a lot from people who go to Equifax only lenders and they got a whole bunch of addresses on Equifax, or they don't spell their name correctly on the way that it's spelled on their credit report on that bureau. So if you have Guillermo, let's say this person right here, right? Let's say this person right here. Her name is James Jones, right? So James Jones, James also has a R on TransUnion, but he doesn't has a middle initials R on Experian on Equifax. So let's say James R. Jones goes and applies to an Equifax only lender. Equifax is only reporting that his name is James Jones, not James R. Jones. So when he goes and applies for Equifax only lender and he has a 750 credit score and has negative items on TransUnion, negative items on Experian, and he goes, Bob, James R. Jones, Equifax only lender, Equifax is not going to run that credit on Equifax because it's not recognizing it. So the second credit bureau they recognize is going to go to is going to be TransUnion. And if your TransUnion credit is not ready for any financing, you're going to get denied. So you have to make sure that you're reporting one address, one name. It could be your initials, it could be your second name, but it has to be reporting the same exact way as it's reporting on the credit report that you're going to go and get financing on. Okay? All right, cool. All right, cool. So, thanks, son. No problem, Donald. Hector, you should people freeze their credit when they have good credit, 640, for example? No, that's all a choice. Remember, when you freeze your credit, a lot of people will contact me and they'd be like, Gizzy, how I know if I trust you with your information, this and that. I'm like, bro, how you gonna trust Equifax? How you gonna trust Target? You know, how you gonna trust JC Penney? You know, how you gonna other famous companies that have gotten you know, that their customers' information that has gotten. You know, you can't prevent that, right? But remember that 95% of the people who are going to do you harm is the people around you, your family, your cousin, all right? Your cousin who hating on you, your friend who hating on you. Those are the people who are going to be like, what's he doing? Let me see about getting his contact info. 95% of the time is the people around you. So if you choose to put a freeze on your credit report, do so. But understand that if you're going to go and get a car, if you're going to go and get new credit, you have to remove the freeze from the credit report and let them know that you're going to be running your credit. So in order for them to remove that freeze, you're going to need to send them a copy of your driver's license, a copy of your SSN, and a copy of your utility bill. So they could remove it. And it takes about 72 hours, I believe, for the freeze to be removed from the credit report. Then you could go out there and start applying for credit. And then you could refreeze it if you choose to. Okay? Trust me, Gizzy, and his people are worth the price. You quoted. You have to have patience. Thank you, Laura. You know, Laura, I appreciate you coming on here. I don't know you, but you know, I appreciate you having faith in the service because a lot of people, even people who are in the mortgage business, I had a conversation this past Wednesday with another mortgage contact, and he was being referred to me by another person, but the mortgage contact doesn't believe in the credit repair service. He says, oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. I never seen it work. If you come to a service with that type of attitude, the service is not going to work for you. You already have a negative connotation on it. You already think negative about it. You already, in essence, scamming yourself because you're already thinking negative about the process. So definitely be positive and you know what? Light a candle or something because, hey, you need all the power you can get. Okay, so how can they get removed then? What you mean, Dina? Trust me, Gizzy. Okay, Dina. What was Dina Jones? You dispute those addresses with our $99 system. We dispute that. Anyone who's working on your credit report has to look at those addresses and be like, yo, this needs to be removed. All these negatives needs to be removed. All these accuracies need to be removed. If you're working with a person who does credit repair and they don't go after all these addresses, all these employers, all these phone numbers that they may be there, you got to remove all that information, okay? Okay, so So you can get okay. Then I have a credit card with max of spending of $21,000 and using 7% of them. I got them all in one swoop in December. All my credit scores are in the 700, but TransUnion crashed to 590. Then you need to see what has happened to TransUnion, and you need to update all three bureaus on creditchecktotal.com or equifax.com. Don't go to Credit Karma because they're gonna be bogus. And you need to see your credit utilization. You need to see if you added any negative accounts on your credit report, any late payments, or anything negative that has popped up. So make sure you review that. One more question. Okay, so Dina Jones. One more question too. If you don't have any utility bills in your name, what do you put in place of what your social and ID? Yeah, listen, I got this guy who's about to start with his wife, and they're from U.S. Virgin Islands. That's U.S. territory. We could definitely help that person, right? Do you have to have an address or do you have to have a utility bill? Not necessarily to start the process. I've had people start the process with either two or one item that I asked for. The reason we ask for that is because when the bureaus ask for it, boom, we have it and we send it in to them. So that's why we need it. And plus, we want to be able to have our guns and our knives all in the right place so that if they ask for it, we have them. Oh, we need a copy of this, copy of that. All right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. Here it goes. All right. So I hope that's it. Of course, this video was supposed to be a short video. I don't know how long we've been on here, but I definitely appreciate all 27 of you watching this video. I do this for you guys. I know this video I have a couple of hundred views soon, in the next 2 weeks. I'm excited about the testimonial videos that I have for you guys, especially people in real estate who contact me and are in a construction business, and a lot of people who are truck drivers as well. But people of all walks of life contact me. I appreciate you guys contacting me and trusting me. Again, Hector, I'm very excited about doing the live presentation and educating your people out there in California. I'm over here in New Jersey. I had a customer yesterday start from California, so it doesn't matter. People start with me all the time. We take on credit repair customers every day. If they can't afford the service, we offer them our $99 do-it-yourself credit repair system. But we always, if they choose for us to do it, we could definitely do that. But again, we charge different than $99. So I'll need to review your file and give you a quote in order to see if you could go ahead and say, give me the green light to go ahead and start the process. Or a lot of people start anywhere from a month to 2 months or 3 months from now. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of you are going to have some money on the side, and the best thing to do when you get tax season is to invest in yourself and invest in your credit, because this is your year, and we definitely want to help you in positioning you to put you in that place. Okay, so thank you. Sorry for all the questions. Nah, Dina, don't worry about it. This is what I do. Danny James. With your $99 program, do you plug in your information on the paper and the computer? If you choose to do that, yeah. It's templates that you download to your laptop or your desktop, and it's downloadable PDF or Word doc. And from there, you input your information and you're able to do your stuff. We recommend that whether you buy either system, $99 system, that you read over it first before you start actively using it. So definitely good for you, Lynn, Danny, Dina. Thank you so much for staying on, asking questions. We appreciate all you guys. Again, if you want to get in contact with me, text message me. You can email me at GizzyCredit@GizzyCredit.com, or you can contact me on all these platforms. YouTube, you can comment below. But usually people who already know me, they text message me. All right, and I'll get back to you. I'm gonna go grocery shopping right now, but definitely will be back and to see what I gotta do. Oh, I'm sending out update all three bureaus emails right now. So if you're my customer, you may get that email today. All right. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. Remy Quattro, thank you for all you do, Gizzy. Oh, no problem, Eduardo. Should you always freeze LexisNexis and Sage Stream before credit repair? LexisNexis, no. LexisNexis is a public is a public thing. It's not with Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. Just like check systems. I had this question. I gotta answer this question for you guys. When people contact me last week, I had this question about is the credit is check system monitored just like the credit bureaus are monitored? No, the credit bureaus are monitored differently. Check systems, if you go to a bank and you withdraw money and you do what do you call it, you do an overdraft and you don't pay that overdraft, that means that when you don't pay that overdraft and you go a week later and say, oh, I want to open an account with Chase, then the system that they use, which is set check system, is just to check if you have any overdrafts owed to another bank. So they're not looked on like the bureaus. All right, they are its own entity, and only the banks do these things. All right, so why do credit unions look at check systems? They look at it because credit unions are small. They're a small credit union. Okay, they have more of a risk to lend to people, so they check system. All right, a bigger bank will not check system. A bigger bank will be like, all right, cool, I'm a huge bank, I could have losses and all that. But a lot of banks nowadays are checking for check systems, and this is the overdraft. Okay, that's why how to remove your overdraft. Hey, go to that bank and make payment on that and have it removed. All right, and but definitely if you have an overdraft fee, make sure you pay it off, because I know that stuff gets a lot of interest. All right, so yeah, so where do I get trade lines when ready to get them? If you want, text message me, Lynn, your name, your email address, and that you want the trade lines contact. Text message me that to this phone number, right? Make sure you write your name, your email address, and that you want specifically the trade lines contact. All right? Text message me here. I'll get that information. I already have an email set up for that, a template and everything. So I'll be sending it over to you. Again, my people, should you always freeze? Okay, cool. Look, thank you so much for staying on. Appreciate you. Love you, moms. Que Dios los bendiga. Bendiciones. Have a good day. Take care. See you later. See you next week, or see you on the next live. Hopefully next week or during this week. GizzyCredit. Yay.